One day we were crossing a road to visit Grandma's place. But I was so scared. I was so scared. But Mom was not hearing any of it. She knew that we needed to go, regardless of the fear. She asked a few questions that I didn't like, but she was right. The first one was, are you trying to wait for vehicles from another town to go by before you cross the road? After a struggle, we started to cross. I was shaking as we were going. We got to the center of the road between the vehicles moving one way and the ones going the opposite direction. And that is when I decided I didn't want to move anymore. I refused to go, and I told her I wouldn't move any further. And after a lot of persuasion, I thought it would be best that I turn back and return to where we'd come from. But in typical parent fashion, she reminded me we were at the center. Going back or moving forwards, the distance was the same, and it wouldn't make any sense to retrogress or go backwards. I struggled a bit more until she seemed to be looking for something and finally asked me, can you see your grandmother's house in the middle of this road? And of course I told her it couldn't have been there, it can't even fit there. And she told me, Grandma's house is not here. Then you cannot stop now. We have to get to our destination. She had a good point. Our journey was not done. We had a long way to go, and we had to keep on going. We went. I went shaking, scared, but crossed the road I did, and we went to Grandma's place. And finally, I was glad we finished our journey. On a different day to another Grandma's place, we found a very discouraging person just a few meters to her place. And yet again, I was reminded that you shouldn't listen to somebody's discouraging remarks to make you stop your journey, to make you stop from getting to where you're going to. I was even asked where exactly we were going, and I was reminded Grandma's place is still a short way to go, and we needed to get there. I thank the Lord for the questions my parents would ask over the years, for indeed they have reminded me that I can't afford to stop now, that I can't afford to give up, that I can't afford to stop in the middle of a challenge and not get where I was going. Like another man who was kind enough to give us directions on a day we were trying to visit a church member in a hospital in a town far away from where we were located. And he had enough wisdom to let us know that though the journey seemed long, if we kept to the road that was before us, we would soon get there. And he told us, don't feel like you're not getting there. Don't be in a hurry. Stick to the way. Keep at it. Keep going. He put it in the vernacular and said, Motiga, there's okay. So don't feel like you're not getting there. Just keep working at it. Keep going. You will get there. So today, as I remind myself this, in my journey as Reverend daughter of Gikani and Mangoi Kubai, as a Christian, I'm reminded that the journey is not done. There is even a hymn that goes, it's not an easy road that we are traveling. It won't be an easy road. There will be discouragement from the enemy. There will be days of doubt and fear, but we can't stop, beloved. We have to keep at it. We have to get to our destination, and the Lord is with us. He is Emmanuel, God with us. He will give us the strength we need, and we will make it through. But if grandma's place is not in the middle of the road, I'm not done with my journey yet. Whatever you're facing, keep at it. Let God direct you. Don't give up. Move on. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and He will see you through. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord give you strength for today, for tomorrow, and all your days. God bless you.